So we have made it to London Eye. It's a bit windy today. Over there by the trees is the London Eye. So we're gonna. So we are now at the South Bank in London by the River Thames, and the London Eye is closed today. So we did think about going on the London Eye, but it is closed for 2 weeks, and I didn't check online, so we're not doing the London Eye today. We might just get it in before we go, but we may change of plan, go for a boat ride on the River Thames. On the other side of the River Thames you can obviously see Big Ben and Westminster and the Houses of Parliament. So Big Ben has scaffolding at the moment because they're still doing up Big Ben. So as I said, the London Eye is shut, so we can't go on it. So I think we're going to go on a river. So we're now going on the Thames Clipper for a ride down the River Thames. So we're going past the Royal Festival Hall over there. Going over. So we've now swapped to the other side. There's some new buildings going up there. So you can see there the Millennium Bridge in the distance. Built for the Millennium, it was closed for a bit because it was too wobbly. You can believe that. Over there you can see the Shard. You can climb up the top of that. So over there in the distance you can see the top of St Paul's Cathedral, which is around. And over there is HMS Belfast, the boat, which is a tourist attraction that you can go and see. And we are at somewhere called Hayes Galleria. So this was by David Kemp and it's called The Navigator. So we've had some lunch in Cafe Rouge and now we're heading through here onto our next stop. And we have now come to the London Transport Museum where we're going to have a look around. We're now in the 1800s in London. So this is the omnibus. Omnibus means for everyone. So this is the next thing to come, the horse and tram with its conductor. Now they are sitting right up the top. All forms of diesel bus there and electric tram. So here we can see the cut and cover method, which is what they used when they built the first London Underground. Well, we now have steam trains, the first trains of the London Underground. This is one of the original carriages.
Oh yes, get in one with some fellow smoking a pipe and you might as well be on an old steam train.
Quite. Now, are we going to try and squeeze in liberties before lunch?
Oh yes, I think so. Then read...
One of the other trains, the electric train, this one. Which used to run on the Metropolitan line. This one's called John Hampden. And we're full. So we're inside one of the London carriages now. This is what the underground trains used to look like. So here we see a London taxi. And the older London buses look with no roof. upstairs in your bus. So that's an RT bus at the front, and that one, Old London Tram. This is one of the early C and SL railway trains. So here we've got some old 1938 stock tube train, which I vaguely remember going on years ago. So straight ahead is the Royal Opera House in London, and it is getting a bit dark.